Hey there, it's Karen here. So great to be with you on this wonderful Wednesday. Today, I just wanted to come and share with you a little bit about my mindset and what happened for me this morning. And I'm pretty sure that I am not alone. Have you ever woken up and you've got some goals? So one of my goals right now is to, and I'm trying hard to hold myself accountable, is to do 100 squats a day and 50 push-ups. And I'm really looking for some new results. And that's a daily thing. I do other exercises and stuff like that, but this is a daily thing. And I started Monday. Monday went cracking, like really good, felt great. Yesterday felt really great. And this morning it was like, oh, everything hurts, particularly in my shoulders, in my arms here, really sore. And then that negative voice wants to take over. Like, don't worry about today. Have a rest day and then start again tomorrow. It's okay to have a rest day. And as a personal trainer, I know it's okay to have rest days. But at the moment, that's not part of my goal, right? And so I had to really fight for my own goals this morning. And I know that I'm not alone, right? This is just only one area. And so I thought I'd come and share with you today around some of the thoughts I have around it and some of the things that I do that help me get through it. So good news is I got my 100 squats and I got my 50 push-ups done, albeit different to how I did it the first 2 days, but it's okay because it's done, right? And so what I wanted to share was, so the thoughts going through my head are like, okay, one, trying to talk myself out of it. So I've got, this little itty bitty shitty committee sitting on my shoulder saying, don't worry about it. You can give up for a day. Nothing's going to happen. It's okay. And it's loud and it's incessant, right? And I really want to give into this because I really am hurting. This voice says, yes, but you had a goal. And so you should honor that goal. And, you really want to make sure because you've got an end outcome, right? So go back to long-term vision, end outcome. This little voice here keeps then says, well, it doesn't really matter. You can have the day off. It's okay. And so there's this argument, right? Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. And so maybe you have this argument with yourself with your food. Maybe it's drinking water. Maybe it's doing your own exercise. I'll guarantee there is this itty bitty shitty committee having lots of loud noise, and your positive self is getting drowned out. And I was listening to an amazing YouTube clip today from Earl Nightingale. I don't remember what it was called, actually. I'll put it in the comments below. But what was so amazing was that what you feed your mind is 100% what you will do. So I could have really listened over here, okay, to this negative voice that was screaming at me, that was super loud, and given in. I easily could have. And, most of the time I'm pretty good because I don't actually want to give into that kind of a voice. I am someone who is quite determined. So I'm really thankful for that. But what I think really helped me was I went back to that long-term vision of how I want to feel, how I want to look, knowing that I said I was going to do it and I carried it out. Because one of the things that often can happen is when we say something and we don't carry it out, that incongruence, that integrity we have with ourselves just floats away. And no longer do we even believe what we say, but no one else believes anything we say. And so that judgment that we have is huge. The judgment we have in ourselves is huge. And therefore, the judgment that we then carry on to everybody else is also massive. And that doesn't actually serve you. It doesn't serve you in one little bit. So my thinking was, and this is what happened, I was in between my two clients, and my thinking was, I'm actually going to do 50 squats while I'm waiting for my next client. So I did that. And then I was like, oh, maybe. So in my head, I was like, okay, I'll do the squats, but I won't do the push-ups because I'm really sore. I don't think I can do them today. Hadn't even tried one. Like ridiculous. And so I did the 50 squats. My client came. I was so inspired by her and what she did that I then decided, okay, well, let's finish this off. It's only do 10 squats at a time, 10 push-ups at a time. So 5 times, There's 50 of each, done. And guess what? Done, super easy. Man, did I feel accomplished. I don't know if you felt like that before, like you said you were going to do something and it was a struggle, but you found a way to work through it. And I felt really accomplished. And it's really not that big a deal, I guess, but I just really wanted to make sure that I honored what I had said I was going to do. 1 day is not consistent. 2 days is not consistent. 3 days is not consistent, right? So I've at least got to do this for a week before I can say I was consistent for any length of time. And so I got through it. And so I'm so glad that I did. And I'm loving the fact that, I'm sharing this, on my stories because it's really helping me stay accountable. And believe it or not, without that, I wouldn't have done it. And so I just really want you can use social media 100% to help you get the results that you're looking for and help hold you accountable. Now, the other side of it is that I also have, hey, Crystal, thanks so much for jumping on. I just saw your comment, and look, you are someone I absolutely look up to as well, I know you've had that itty bitty shitty committee and the good stuff and all those voices going on too. And it's tough, right? And maybe it's not just, through exercise. Maybe it's the nutrition. Like, tell me if you feel me on this, right? Have you ever gone and had, I don't know, maybe a block of chocolate? Have you ever had a block of chocolate and you're going to have a row of chocolate? That's all you're going to have because you've been really good and it's in the fridge and you're just going to have one row of the chocolate. Well, before you know it, not only have you eaten the row, you've eaten half the block and you keep putting it back, but you just can't stop thinking about it. And now guess what? You've eaten the whole blinking block. Has it ever happened to you? Maybe it's the packet of biscuits. Maybe it's the packet of biscuits that you went and had one and now the whole packet's gone or half the packet's gone. Instead of having that discipline and, having that merry-go-round that says, I'm going to start again tomorrow. Well, so I guess the thing for me was the struggle really was real, but I'm also someone who is very motivated and determined, but I'm just so proud of myself that I managed to get through it. So I wanted to share some of the insights and my thoughts around it because I know so many people struggle, but here's the upside of what happened, right? So I've had a perfect day as far as food goes and a perfect day as far as my exercise goes. Why? Because of what I achieved this morning. So isn't it interesting how not only from that one decision, I've had everything on track from my nutrition and my fitness side today. Plus, I've already cooked dinner. I did that earlier. So that's already sorted. My business on fire today. Everything was on point. It's been busier than normal. And when I was listening to this YouTube clip from Earl Nightingale, he was saying that what you focus on 100% grows. And it just really got me fired up. It got me so fired up because I know I'm going to reach my goal. That's how confident I felt about exactly what's happening. Now, I'd already done everything, before listening to this, but it just really, helped me see that whatever the goal is that you are wanting to pursue, look, maybe it's got nothing to do with fitness and nothing to do with, your health or nutrition. Maybe it's more money. Like he went through everything and how you can 100, it's whatever is the most important goal, the one you can't stop thinking about right now. That's the one that you want to focus on. And he gives there's a little test that you do, and you have to do this for 30 days. If you want the clip, let me know. I'm happy to send it out to you. But it really was awesome. And you do need to have a good mindset because he's not a motivator, he's a philosopher. And so, but yeah, it's absolutely awesome. And Crystal, you've taught me to focus on what I want, not. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. And the thing about that is, and this is what I've learned as well, right? But the thing about that is that if you were to type into Google, I don't want something, it wouldn't pick up the don't, it would give you exactly what you don't want. And life and the universe is exactly the same. It doesn't differentiate. So, one of the examples he shared today was if you fertilize the ground, doesn't matter what you fertilize it with, it's going to grow, right? Because that's what the ground does. We are more intelligent than that. So whatever we choose to grow is what we focus on. And what you focus on is where energy will go. So it's so important, 100%, that you have a tool that helps you stay on track. So, my snacks were on track today. Everything was on track. So I'm just so excited. We've got new people coming for our new challenge that's starting. So look, if fitness or health, losing weight, toning up, if that is all something that you're looking for, come and join us on the 6-day challenge. They really, truly are amazing. They are motivating. They are inspiring. Wonderful people like Crystal are on. They share their story, their heart. It honestly is so amazing. I love it so much. And I love the fact that the results are outstanding. So if that is if you've said enough is enough, I just want to be able to pull my jeans up without having to lay on the bed and do the zip up, try get the button up, suck everything in, and then hate on yourself for a while. If you have had enough, come and join us on the 6-day challenge. You will be surprised at exactly how you can feel and what you can achieve. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Crystal, for your insights. I love you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.